Alrighty.
We have launched.
Alrighty. Welcome, everybody. Listen to Planet Green Cheese. This is officially episode number 404. Calling it Random Rules. Maybe we'll explain that later on. Maybe we won't. Maybe if we do explain it, it still won't be understood. Nevertheless, we are embarking on our second official show after Michigan has voted to legalize adult recreational marijuana use.
Yeah!
Making it legal, not decriminalizing it, despite making it legal to possess vast amounts of cannabis, what would otherwise traditionally be thought of and interpreted and implied to be with the intent to deliver, is considered and allowed for personal use. That'd be 2.5 ounces, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll talk about that, but before we got to get off my thing. Let me introduce the people that are going to be running things tonight, starting with the board of all boards over there, the PGT board. Please welcome Jim Powers.
Good evening, Michael. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. It's an exciting time, and we're going to have a great discussion tonight.
Jim, of course, is the founder of Michigan Parents for Compassion. It has been a tremendous asset to the community at a lot of levels, but most significantly for those parents that are looking for and need some guidance in terms of discussing with their doctor medical cannabis for their child. Moving around the room, our dear friend and political operative and goer to all concerts, music legend in her own mind. Please welcome Deborah Young.
So happy to be here this week, which is the best week in history. It is.
They say those kind of things. That's arbitrary.
No, I mean it is. It's such a historic week, and we just had such a great time. And everybody is still in a cloud, and wow.
It's especially Steve.
It's been surreal. It has been kind of surreal. I would agree. We have reformed and retired police officer who was literally the most popular requested person to advocate for Prop 1. Seriously. Like speaking engagements. If we were booking him, I mean, seriously. We could take a month off maybe.
Ow!
So we're grinding.
I believe he
fine.
just gave me a month off.
There's no...
Everybody else heard that was on.
Let's see how they do on YouTube. Well, let's see how they do on YouTube. Please go watch those if we got any kind of pennies trickle in or something. Please welcome Steve Miller.
Steve Miller. Ow! Thank you for the kind words, Michael. It's
My pleasure.
It's been awesome for me as well, and I hated the fact that I had to miss last week.
That was unfortunate.
Because, that was like the celebration, PGT.
It was.
And,
It was.
unfortunately, I had
And you
family
missed out.
engagements to get to, which was important. So I
Demerit.
Look, the champion that you are at Corn Law, we did have your request, and I think there was an order granting you not a parent, so you're fine.
excellent.
Jim's anger of you not being here was
Yes.
just more out of anger.
Josh managing
It's not
the
the same.
pizza
No,
was
that's a
bad.
disaster.
It was bad. It was.
Speaking of pizza, we have
Ooh.
good stuff in the house.
All right.
Doesn't help any of the listeners,
That's
but okay. it's fine.
Everybody's going to run now.
All right.
With Michael here.
Yeah, we had to break.
We're on a
Rants.
spaceship. No one knows where we are. We're delivered to the door. All right. Moving around the room from the Galapagos Islands and champion of the iguanas, music, and all things that violate the Fourth Amendment, and the First Amendment, and the Fifth Amendment, in all parts of the First Amendment, including the religion thing. Please welcome my dear friend, looking like very Dylan-esque tonight, maybe more Laszlo Dylan-esque, if there is a thing, Jeff Frazier.
Ow! Jeff Frazier.
It's been a great week.
Has it?
Land,
It
sunshine.
has been, right? It's
Been really good.
It's been a great week. In the home of the free.
Not to take away from the level of musical talent that we have in this room tonight,
Oh, it's amazing.
excluding my singing. Please welcome our legendary rocker, local and internationally renowned, Razor Ray.
Woo! Ow! What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Oh, look at that. Look at that.
A lot of pizzas here now. A lot of concert performances by Ray. I keep seeing him on stages with axes in his hand.
Yeah, we just did a show with the Cottonmouth Kings recently, and man, what a good time, right? We had a good time. Deborah was having fun.
It looked fantastic.
We had a lot of fun there. And you know what? Shout outs to Roosevelt over at Harpo's for resurrecting that place. That place was just just got to be a dump, and not a place that that anybody wanted to go to anymore.
It was an awesome venue.
And
the bands were
he's
great.
turned it around, and he's made it fun again to be out there. And so big shout out to Roosevelt. That was really cool.
It really was.
And shout out to the Cottonmouth
Oh
Kings.
man, it was great.
They were great.
The whole show was great.
I've been to a lot of shows at Harpo.
But Ray's band, Motown Rage, was great. I didn't even stay for Cottonmouth Kings.
You didn't. You
No.
were there for a little, and you was gone.
We
I was
saw
like, you floated
I
in.
saw everything up to you. I saw your band, and then we left.
You floated out.
It was all. Yeah, I did.
I saw you floating. I was like, there she goes. Bye, girl. I'll see you later.
Let's go to the next one. I did have it on my calendar, but I had a family.
Oh, well, understand that, and how that goes with the family and stuff. But, we're going to be, Motown Rage. We got a record coming out, and we're definitely going to be doing a lot more shows. And actually, just going to be, looks like I'll be doing some guitar work for Insane Clown Posse, doing an acoustic Christmas set. So that's going to be very interesting thing. Looking forward to it. Should be a lot of fun.
Will Violent J be Santa Claus?
You know what? I don't know. He's definitely lost some of the pounds to be Santa. I mean, anybody could be Santa. Santa could be really skinny these days, anorexic almost, like meth Santa. Holes. But yeah, I don't know if he's going to be there as a Santa Claus. We'll see. Hopefully, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get my Riddle box set. Then that'd be just great. Anyhow, oh man, I just got to say it smells really nice in here.
Pizza. We're get some pizza. Go ahead. All right, so
He's on the mic. You can't leave your seat.
let me give a couple of shout-outs. Our Dewey is here, I think, also, and, of course, Pam out there. We'll give a shout out to David Light, who is back to doing some of his interesting artwork, and he's responsible for hooking up our guest, who's going to be calling in, I believe, at 8:45. Has that been confirmed? That if we, in any way, shape, or form, confirm that or not? Anyway?
No.
What do you mean, no?
No.
Okay. All right, good.
Guess we're going with it.
So we're not making any promises, but
None.
none?
No
Yet.
promises.
Okay.
Oh, I do believe Jamie Lowell might be in the queue.
Oh,
Let's
shit.
take this opportunity to mention his oneness with cannabis.
Who, Jamie?
The one and only Jamie Lowell, who, when a friend is listening,
Jamie Lowe in the house.
did promise
Or
to
not
call
in the house,
in.
but in the
He's here.
spirits.
and make this show interesting by him calling in, right? Where it would otherwise not be. Jamie, of course, has his own radio show that
Jazz Cabbage Cafe.
which
on
Ray also
K
performs at,
Radio broadcasting.
and Deb.
We have a lot of fun doing that.
It's a wild and crazy show.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
And then it's on Tuesdays, so it's like Taco
Tuesday
Tuesday
night,
afterwards.
4 to 6. Cave Radio.
Should be pretty fucking cool. Oh, oops.
Hello.
Oh,
How's it going there tonight?
There he is.
the
we
one
got-
and only?
Jamie Lowell.
So a couple things. One is Dave Light has absolutely confirmed Sheriff Fettersfield's call for tonight at 8:45, so that is going down. I'm looking forward to listening to that. And Motown Rage fans should definitely take some time to check out some old Harm's Way.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's where it all got. That's where it all really got
That's kind of
going.
where it all started.
Other than that, I'm very happy to be here and tag along for the ride tonight by phone.
What kind of questions are you interested in learning of, if I may ask for assistance? What are you thinking about? Because we have a law enforcement
Or if you don't like pepperoni or something.
law enforcement officer. We've talked to people on some sides of this in the political sphere. We like to believe the people going into offices were elected on and or became the popular vote because of their positions on marijuana. We want to find out how much this is going to effectuate the sheriffs. Is there pressure amongst sheriffs to change their positions on cannabis? I'm going to ask him about that, Jamie. Because we talked about this one point, but it's an interesting political fact, I thought. You may remember that before it was popular to be in favor of cannabis, our Attorney General got involved with our community, Jamie, as you know, and the rest was history. But at some point, it was learned that the National Democratic Attorney General's Association had amongst its platform the position to support legalization. Now, I found that fascinating. And we could have argued about whether or not the Pat Miles had changed his views because he kept getting confronted at parties by people calling him a liar for not
Of course he did.
Or it was because he got the memo that if you want to have any chance competitively, these are what the demographics are saying.
That's more like it.
I would agree. But I thought that was interesting. But nonetheless, do you think, I would ask someone write this down, the sheriff, is this going to be a trend in politics? I understand the contradiction, the hard to reconcile concept that sheriffs support this, but isn't this something to think about now that the entire state of Michigan? Well, I wonder how Saginaw did. Saginaw's probably not. Ask like Wayne County Sheriff now, for example. I mean, in counties where it was overwhelming, that's a good question to ask. How much that's going to be, and wouldn't it be expected of them to take reform policies towards marijuana, and especially the prosecutors' offices? I mean, shouldn't we expect next year's county prosecutors? It'll certainly be an issue. It's either going to be like, this was a disaster, we got to stop it, or it's going to be, the people have spoken, and, nothing we can do about it. I'm putting my faith in the people, and we have no resources going to prosecute people. This could be arguably it's more of a political issue than just a sheriff, but all right, something like that. There's a question there.
It passed in Saginaw. It was 42,023 votes yes, 38,379 votes no.
That helps make the question more significant.
Yes.
Right. It doesn't have to maybe be. It was.
Well, Michael, one of the last times he was on the show, which could have been back in the basement, as far as I remember, we talked about how the sheriff was supposed to be the last bastion of defense for state law. Is he prepared to, take that responsibility and that role on, given this is a new state law?
True. And I agree. That's a good one. Forfeiture. Yep. Yeah, we do want to. He's not listening, but Steve has reminded me to do a shout out to our Rover, of all Rovers. Rover, come on over. Is that a thing? Did we do that? What was that?
Red Rover.
Red Rover.
Right. But Rover meaning like the all-purpose player that's roams in the behind the shortstop.
The utility man.
T-Pain, not here, at home.
What's up? Where's T? Is he all right?
Mm-hmm. He can't stand being around me. Okay.
Yeah. So Red Rover as in the game, or Red Rover as in a car?
Let's talk about Rover. It's the 10th player in a softball game. No one really plays that. It's like,
Oh.
And I just dropped right into Red Rover, like, we're coming over, like in a playground.
Coming on over.
Red Rover.
I'm in
Juanito,
that character mode right now. I could turn into sarcastic Mike at any minute, so just be happy that we're leveled off here. All right, so what time is that call, do we know? Like 15, Jamie, tell me what's going on. What is your, anything new in the world of...
I think...
Yeah, time first and
then
anything
the call
new.
is 8:45.
Okay.
Just so you know, I didn't hear anything else after that.
I was asking
what's new
the question,
in the world of what?
Right, what's new? Is there some events that are coming up? What events have been taking place? Is there a lot? Why are there so many events? Are you involved in any?
I'm still kind of hungover from the change of state leadership and passing legalization and ending gerrymandering and making it easier for people to vote. That was a focus for so long. There are some things coming up that I think about it. November 29th, the Grow Green has another Master Growers meeting. Those things are great. I've been to every one, and this will be the first one post legalization. All